Ruth Chapter 1. Now it happened in the days when the judges ruled, there was a famine in the land. A certain man from Bethlehem in Judah went to live as a foreigner in the country of Moab, he, his wife, and his 2 sons. The man's name was Elimelech, his wife's name was Naomi, and his 2 sons were named Mahlon and Chilion. They were Ephrathites from Bethlehem in Judah, and they entered the country of Moab and settled there. But Elimelech, the husband of Naomi, died, and she was left with her 2 sons. And they took Moabite wives. The name of one was Orpah, and the name of the other was Ruth. They lived there about 10 years. Then both Mahlon and Chilion also died, so the woman was left without her 2 sons and her husband. So she set out from the place where she was, with her daughters-in-law, to return from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab that the Lord had visited his people and given them food. She left the place where she was, and her 2 daughters-in-law went with her, and they began the journey back to the land of Judah. And Naomi said to her 2 daughters-in-law, "Go, return each of you to your mother's house. May the Lord deal kindly with you, as you have dealt with the dead and with me. May the Lord grant that you find rest, each of you in the house of her husband." Then she kissed them, and they raised their voices and wept. And they said to her, "No, but we will surely return with you to your people." But Naomi said, "Turn back, my daughters. Why would you go with me? Do I still have sons in my womb who could become your husbands? Turn back, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have a husband. If I said I have hope, if I were to have a husband tonight, and also bear sons, would you therefore wait until they were grown? Would you therefore refrain from marrying? No, my daughters, for it is harder for me than for you, for the hand of the Lord has gone forth against me." And they raised their voices and wept again, and Orpah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clung tightly to her. Then she said, "Behold, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and her gods. Return after your sister-in-law." But Ruth said, "Do not urge me to leave you or turn back from following you, for where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. May the Lord do so to me, and worse, if anything but death parts you and me." When she saw that she was determined to go with her, she said no more to her. So the 2 of them went on until they came to Bethlehem. And it came about when they had come to Bethlehem, that all the city was stirred because of them, and they said, "Is this Naomi?" She said to them, "Do not call me Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. I went out full, but the Lord has brought me back empty. Why do you call me Naomi, since the Lord has testified against me and the Almighty has afflicted me?" So Naomi returned, and with her Ruth the Moabitess, her daughter-in-law, who returned from the country of Moab. And they came to Bethlehem at the beginning of barley harvest.